Hi there, welcome to Storytime from Miss Andrea, reading on behalf of the Clearview Library District. We're in a special spot today. We're at Joyful Journey's Hot Springs. I'm here for an aerial retreat, so we're going to read books all about being active, and you can see some cool stuff going on in the background. But can you stand up for me, please, and we'll get our wiggles out? Stand up. I wiggle my fingers. I wiggle my toes. I wiggle my ears, and I wiggle my nose. I wiggle my shoulders, and I wiggle my chin. I stretch my arms wide, and I pull them back in. I wiggle my elbows. I wiggle my knees. I hop like a bunny, and I smile and say, cheese. Now I have no more wiggles left in me, and I'll sit on the floor as still as can be. All right, today our book is by Doreen Cronin, and the pictures are by Scott Menchin, and it's called Stretch. Stretch with me, hands in the air. Count to 3. Hold it right there. 1, 2, 3. Good stretch, right? Stretch high for a snack in the trees. Who's getting a snack in the trees? Yeah, the dog is going to pick an apple. Giraffe is helping. Stretch out wide for a ride on the breeze. Can you stretch your arms out wide? Fantastic. Can you stretch to the ceiling? Can you stretch to the floor? Let's try that. Stand up. Stretch to the ceiling. Stretch to the floor. Fantastic. You can stretch with a whisper, or you can stretch with a roar. I can stretch underwater. I can stretch on a wave. I can stretch on a surfboard if I'm very, very brave. It's fun to try new stretches. It's fun to try new things. Some will stretch to show you feathers. What kind of animal is that? A peacock. Some will stretch to show you spots. How about that one? It's a leopard. A stretch that goes a stretch too far might tie you up in knots. Oh no, what happened to the kitty? Kitty fell, got stuck in the yarn. A yawn is just a stretch that starts deep down inside. It travels up into your mouth and makes you open wide. If I were an inchworm, I'd stretch from place to place. If I were an astronaut, I'd stretch in outer space. I stretch my lungs to take a breath, then blow it out real slow. A bubble will stretch and stretch until there's no room left to grow. And then, pop. If you stretch me and I stretch you, we'll stretch twice as far. Who knows what we can do? The end. So we're going to get some stretching done, but let's see what's going on over here too. Pretty cool. Can you stand up for me, please? Sometimes I am tall. Sometimes I am small. Sometimes I am very, very tall. Sometimes very, very small. Sometimes tall. Sometimes small. And see how I am now. All right, we're going to get our clapping hands out and say goodbye, but we're going to do it in a pretty special way. So hold on 1 second. All right, let's do our goodbye song. We'll get our clapping hands out. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as high as we can. Goodbye! Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as low as we can. Goodbye. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as fast as we can. Goodbye. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as slow as we can. Goodbye. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as quiet as we can. Goodbye. For those who might want it. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as loud as we can. Goodbye! Thank you so much for coming to Storytime with me today. I miss you all. Hope to see you soon.